Hello, today we are going to be looking at TidyCal. TidyCal is a calendar booking system, competitor to Calendly, Cal.com, Google scheduling tool, whatever you use. This is a really good tool, and why I like it so much is because it's just one-time payment. You pay $29 and you own the product, like you get the product, and then you don't have to have a monthly subscription like many other products. And for $29, this gives you a lot of features. So if you look at their pricing, can see that you get unlimited booking types, custom availability. You can add your colors and design, and then you can have group bookings, the paid bookings, and integrations. These are great features, and all these competitors are giving it as a monthly subscription. TidyCal is giving it as a one-time fee. And TidyCal is a really good company, and they are basically AppSumo. So TidyCal is one of their original apps. Perfect. Now that I've given you a little bit of history, let's go jump into the product. So I have already signed up. And when you try to register, you can choose how do you want to sign it. I did it with my Google account. So here's my homepage. So in the homepage, you get a little dashboard. You can see your booking and whatnot. So the first thing you can go to is go to your booking types. This is where you create a calendar. So for my business, let's create a calendar for my business. So I've normally got a free call, which is like a Google scheduling tool, which I normally use. So I want to do something from TidyCal. Can click create the booking type, and I'm going to say meeting with Taha. So they give you a unique link. You can change it. So if you go back to your booking types here, you see that they already give you a link. So every time you register, you get a page for yourself. So if you copy that page and put it here, you can see that you get a page. Currently, there are no booking type because we haven't created any. So let's go ahead. Event description. Discuss my automation project. So you can write your own description, or you can just ask AI to generate it. Once that is done, let it generate. So you can sync it. Currently, since I've already logged in with Google, it is allowing me to sync it with my Google Calendar. Super helpful, so you don't have conflicting calendars. Taha is a concise 15-minute session. No, mine is a 30-minute session. Yeah, it does a decent job, you said, So I've got like a little bit of text there. I'm going to sync it with my primary calendar in my Google, which is super important. And the duration is not 15. I'm going to say 30 minutes. My meetings are a minimum of 30 minutes. Once you have done those basic things, it's asking how do you want to meet. I go with Google Meet because I'm already on Google Calendar. If you like Teams or Zoom, you can go for it. No phone call, no person, nothing. Oh, they allow you to charge for this booking. So at this stage, let's not charge for it. It's a free booking because in my website, it's free. You can just go ahead and book a meeting with me. Availability is when show available time slot every 15 minutes. I'm fine with that. Buffer time before and after, 0. No, here I need 30 because a lot of times your meetings overrun. So you definitely need a buffer. Second times, you don't want to jump from one meeting to another meeting right away. Maybe you want to go to loo, have a cup of coffee, whatever it is. So I like a 30 minutes buffer. You can use my default availability. What's a default availability? So they've got a default availability page where you can set up. So if you go in there, here's the link to. So you can select, so your availability basically. So I am off on Sunday and Saturday. Weekends are off. On Monday to Friday, from 10 a.m. to 12 o'clock, I take a meeting, and 3 to 10 p.m. I take a meeting. Good. So if you want to change, you can add a window, change from 3 to 10 to 3 to, let's say, 8 o'clock. And then if you want to remove one, you can just click here, remove a line. So on Monday, it's 10 to 12 and 3 to 8, and rest of the day it is, this sort of thing. Perfect. If you do not want to do it like a weekly basis such as this, you can choose the other option, which is specific days, where you can go ahead and just open a date when you want to have a meeting. I do not like this. I like my weekly meetings. So once that is done, we can go back. So I can use my default availability. I'm guessing if you uncheck this, they will let you select availability for this particular calendar. So if you are a person who has multiple calendars with multiple sort of availability, you can have it custom for each calendar. I'm gonna go with default. My availability is same for all the day. Attendees can book a maximum of 60 days in advance. 2 months in advance, definitely no. My people can book at least a month in advance. That's fine. I don't want 2 months in advance. Require a minimum booking notice of 2 hours? Definitely not. A minimum of 6 hours. So I used to have it as 2 hours, when I was very eager. But the problem is that I would be in a bank and somebody would book a meeting. Now, in 2 hours, I have to rush from the bank in front of the computer so I can attend a meeting. No, I always keep a good 6 hour. So it is having enough time for me to be notified and decide what to do with the meeting. So they offer multi-session package. Let clients book a set of multiple meetings. Oh, this is really good. This is a group feature, and this is great if you are offering paid consultancy services. Let's say you have got a paid consultancy, you charge $100 per hour. Your client can book like a package of like three, which is good. Currently, we are not getting into that because we just want a simple calendar for our website. Group and guest settings, we're not going to do that now because we need a simple calendar. Questions to attendees. I like it. I always ask my attendees, what is the purpose of this meeting? My clients generally will write something like, I have this project I'd like to discuss with you. It's nice because you have a little bit of information ahead of the meeting. So you're not jumping into a call with somebody you do not know absolutely nothing about. Now, it's not a mandatory field, but a lot of clients just type in something that helps me in the meeting. Notifications. So do you want to redirect? So once the booking is created, where do you want to go? Redirect to the custom page? Heck yeah, this is a great way to get people onto your website. So I'm going to put my website there. Confirmation method. Do you want a simple email confirmation or a calendar invitation? I like a calendar invitation. Now they'll give you a decent thing. If you want to customize, you can go ahead and customize, how the email looks. I don't want to customize. Now custom email reminders. So no, they have a 1 hour reminder, 24 hour. If you want to change it, you can add it. I'm not going to customize it. Leave it that. Now they have a custom reply to address and SMS reminders. These are all agency plan. So I'm guessing agency plan is priced differently. Yeah, see, our current plan is $29 one time. Agency is $79, but still it's one time. If you're an agency, go for it. One time payment. But we are not going to get into all those. Now, host notifications. So this is really good. A lot of times you are not the one who is handling your operation. So you need your receptionist or your secretary to know that there's a meeting coming up. So you can CC their email so that they can do whatever preparation they need to do. And then finally, visibility and appearance. So they seem to give you a theme. I'm going to stick with default, private mode. So I'm guessing what this is they give you a page, right? So if you make a calendar and if you select it as private, it won't show up here. We'll test it later. Allow ratings and reviews? Heck no, I'm not going to allow that people type crazy things. But if you are doing a paid consultancy, you can consider allowing so your clients can leave good reviews and then that way you get more clients. And they seem to have a public directory. If you click it here, you can see that. Now, I do not want my business to be listed here, so I'm not going to turn it on. And that's pretty much it. If you click create booking type, I'm guessing a meeting is now created. I'm going to go to my page and refresh, and you can see that the meeting has come in here. So if I click now, it gives you a pretty decent calendar, a title, some description, and you can choose it. That's way too many slots. I do not like it. 3:15, 3:30 a.m. Why am I meeting with somebody at 3:30 a.m.? So I'll go to my default availability. Something has gone wrong. This is on Monday. So if I check my default availability, and yeah, here's a mistake. It's supposed to be 3 p.m. Set default. Perfect. It starts at 10 a.m. Correct. Then 10:15, then 10:30. This is also too much. Every 15 minutes, I do not want. It also looks very eager for your clients. So you do not want to have such slots. I'm going to go back to my booking type, edit it. So instead of 30 minutes, I'm going to make it somewhere I set it up as 15 minutes availability. Yeah, here. I'm going to make it one meeting every 60 minutes, So that way your calendar doesn't look like you have too many slots. Crazy. This is good. You've got a meeting slot at 10, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. People can choose what they want. Right. Now I'll go back to editing it. So let's say if my user, so today is 11th, why is 12, 13, 14 not coming? So what's happening here is that since I've already synced it with my Google Calendar, it is picking up that 12, 13, 14, 15th I have a family event. So that's why it's not showing in here, which is really good, which means that every time a booking comes through, it is already synced with your Google Calendar. So let's try. On 20th, I have a meeting at 8 p.m. Let's see that if it is here on 20th. There is no 8 p.m. So on 19th, there is 8 and 9, but on 20th, there is no 8 p.m. because we already have a different meeting, which is really good. And what else? That's pretty much nothing. We're good. Let's go ahead and try to book a meeting. So on 17th Monday, I'm booking a meeting at 11 a.m. So it asks you your name, your email, and it also asks you what is the purpose of this meeting. My name is Taha. I'll put one of these emails. What is the purpose? Discuss my project. So I think what it's going to do is that it's going to book an event. So 17th at 11 a.m. it's concerned, and it has taken me back to my website like how we have set it up. Everything works as expected. So if you come back here, you can see that on 17th 11 a.m. a meeting has come through. I'm also guessing in your email a booking has come through. Perfect. Everything is working as expected. Now let's go play around with a few more settings that we saw earlier. So currently you're seeing your meeting here, right? But if you were to go ahead to visibility and make it private and update the booking type, this is going to disappear because you've set it as private. So that is what the private mode does. And I'm going to re-enable this, save it, and you get a meeting link. So if you want, like how I have done, you can copy this link and put it on all these buttons. That's one way to do that. But if you would like to embed this whole calendar, you can embed this whole thing on your website as is. You can just copy the, let's go to booking types. So there is a, booking types. There is a share feature. You can have an embed on website. You can just copy this code and put it on your website, and that way the whole calendar will be embedded. Now that I have booked a meeting, you can see that I got a notification. It's coming in here. If you go to your dashboard, you will see that the meeting has come through. It's in the upcoming booking section. You can decide to reschedule, cancel, and then it will also come in your bookings here that there's an upcoming meeting. Now if you go to past, you'll see the previous booking. So this is really good in terms of all the basic reporting functionality. There's one final thing that we need to test. So if you go to booking types, you can clone this calendar, and maybe you can, if you want to have two different types of calendar, you can have that. So in your page there will be two different kinds of calendar. That is one thing I want to show you. One other thing is, if you go to your booking types and if you go to your page, they let you have a theme for you. So currently it's a white and black. Now you can go ahead and change primary color to maybe like red, and then update the theme, and then all this button becomes a red. So you can play around with your theme. I'm going to reset it. And let's explore the payment feature. So we saw that in a booking calendar, you can charge for the booking. So what happens is that, let's say that my consultancy booking is not free. You have to pay $100. You can come here and select $100. And then you can select whichever mode is suitable for you. I like Stripe, so I'm going ahead and selecting Stripe. Now what happens is that, so in your page, instead of book now, it will show book now for $100. Okay, and when you click it, and then when you try to book it, let's say 11 a.m. So here, along with your name, email, it will also ask card details. You book it, it will charge, and then you get the money. For this to be working, you obviously have to do your integration. So if you go to your edit screen, booking type, go to edit, you come to your payment, you have to go to the integrations page, and then you have to set up your Stripe. I've already done it. It's a quick, I don't want to show you my Stripe details, so I've previously done it. If you want to do with PayPal, you can go ahead and do that. And apart from all these, you also have Google Analytics. You can hook up your Google Analytics code here so you know how many people are visiting your page. It's always great to have analytics. That is pretty much it. I really like TidyCal for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, $29 one-time pay, you get a ton of features. And then they let you have multiple calendars. They let you sync it with your calendar. You can choose from 4 different types of video calling services. And you can have your own page. You can choose your own availability. I didn't show you that. Let me just quickly show you. So for example, a lot of time what happens is that you have a calendar. Now you have a holiday coming up, then you have to block the date. How would you do that? You can go to your availability, and then here you can say block of specific date. Let's say I want to block on 25th. So I'm going to select 25th from 8 a.m. to all the way till 10 p.m. You have to select whatever time slot is you do. And now if you come here, 25th is out. So this is really helpful because a lot of time a family event might come, a holiday might come, then you don't want people to be booking on those days. So it lets you do that, and it has a decent backend with dashboard facility. It lets you collect payment, and there is a whole lot of group features which we'll discuss in a different video. So that's it for TidyCal. Go check it out. I'll put link somewhere below. And if you want any automation, or if you want to set up such booking system for your business, just hit me up and then I will set it up for you. Thank you for watching the video. Cheers. Thank you.